What's up, everyone? So today we're gonna talk about JINX Aggro discard. So I mean, this has been a deck that's been around the metagame for a pretty long time. Never been really a tier 1 deck. It's been always okay, tier 2-ish, probably high tier 2, maybe somewhat sinking to tier 1 sometimes depending on how the metagame is. But it's been pretty good recently. This has been the deck I've been using to climb this season so far. I'll probably drop it pretty soon as I get into the higher ranks and just kind of get bored of aggro. But from right now, since I haven't played for the last 2 seasons and I decayed from Masters down to Silver, this deck has been insanely successful for me as the MMR games there are a lot higher. And it doesn't matter how long the games are, you're going to get the same amount of OP regardless. So you generally want faster games at the lower ranks. And, well, this is a fast deck. Really, I mean, you top off at 4 mana with the only other exception being Augmented Experimenter being at 6 mana, and that's just to supplement all your discard and being a massive cycle card. This card's insane. But I've had a lot of games end on turn 4, turn 5, turn 6, very common to just win. Or even if you don't win, you'll just know if you're going to win or not, depending on how the game state is. And a lot of the time you could just cheat wins out with just multiple Jinx rockets over 2 turns. And it's just absolutely insane. Like, I had one game where I got 3 Jinx get excited because I had already Jinx in play, and I just kept going and drawing 2 cards per turn and just keep slamming him in the dome with a rocket afterwards. It's hilarious. You just fully burn out your opponent. But the deck is pretty straightforward. You're going to try to play your good dudes on curve. You look for your astute academic every game. Look for your urchin every game. And just try to curve out. The real skill gap where it comes to this deck is just managing your discards and try not to mess up. And try not to mess up how you order things, because that is a very common misplay you can make with this deck. So, sometimes you'll just discard something and you're like, oh, wait, I'm going to play a Draven, and you forget you're going to get an Axe. Or if you do get an Axe, you forget that things are at burst speed, so you could discard your Flame Chompers and come out with, a surprise attack while your opponent already hauls in. Stuff like that is very common with this deck. That's how you get those little 1s or 2s into your opponent, burn them out completely. So, with that being said, let's get a couple games in there. I want to show you guys how strong this deck can be, and so you guys can climb with it and have the same success I did. Darius Freylord. What the hell? I have no idea what this guy's playing. I mean, I'm assuming it's just going to be aggro because you have Darius. I mean, anything aggro-oriented, we're always going to keep House Spider, because House Spider is just nutty. Look for a student academic, and we are just curving. My god. We could very easily get a Jinx pop of turn 4 here. That is crazy.
Explosives primed.
I'm fine with him killing the academic, I think. It's like I want to discard this hand.
How exciting! They'll never see it coming. Boom. They're disrupting my research.
Now we're just kind of looking for discard fodder for the Draven. That's kind of what we're looking for here. That's what we want. Another academic is okay. We could go academic urchin, but again, we would have to discard the house spider, and I think that's just wrong. Anything aggro oriented, you just want the house spider. It's generates another unit. It's so good. Trades off very well. See if he goes for the trade. I'm perfectly fine if he doesn't. Okay, then he probably has the, don't know the name of it, but the 2/3 that will deal 2 to my Nexus. We're damaging an ally. Yep, there it is. That's the only reason you don't go for that trade there. How do we want to go about this? Do we want to go wide? Doesn't seem like he's going to go wide. And we always have the Axe into Jury Rig. Yeah, it's just awkward for him. Oh man, that's all. If I had 1 spell mana, that's a Jinx evolve. So how do we want to go about this? I feel like if he's Freylord, I don't want to go for the Jinx play because a Frostbite could be very common here. A Frostbite or an Elixir of Iron, and it could just kill my Jinx, and Jinx is my win condition at the moment. So I think we're just gonna go, well, we should go academic first.
I've read all about this.
And then we'll go Stu Academic into Jury Rig. Normally this is an open attack position, but since he is probably running Frostbites, we do want to be a little more wary of it. That seems pretty weird. If he's running Avalanche, more power to him, but that's... Huh. That's such a weird play. That is such a weird play. There's no way he's bricked. I'm gonna get blown out, aren't I? Rummage. It's a pretty bad draw. Doesn't really do anything for me here. I kind of don't want to use any of this yet because I want to go Jinx into discard into Rummage. Get the Jinx evolution into just start rocketing him. Because I know for a fact he's not going to have any removal for the Jinx unless I attack into it. What is going on here? He's just passing. Dude, what is his hand? I mean, we're just going... Oh, we're just opening him. Let him get the value trade if he wants. I could care less. I mean, I could just axe it if I feel like it.
Routes closed.
Don't want to discard the Rummage. I think... What's going on here? Noxian Fervor. No, that's a play. So there, Jaren doesn't get his axe off, which is kind of unfortunate. I think I'm fine just getting the trade off, though. I want less cards in my hand regardless, because it's going to be hard to get rid of my entire hand at a higher mana, or like with not as much mana. Doesn't matter if I don't have a hand as long as I get the rockets off. It kind of sucks we have this card to get excited. That's cute.
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
Oh well, no, I don't have to. I could just... Huh. I don't want to go about this. I mean, we're gonna get excited at it. Elixir of Iron would be 2, so I guess we'll go like this.
I cannot repeat this stream.
Casuals have Elixir chiming in the background. I'm only trading like this because of Elixir of Iron. Okay. I think we just... Unless he has a way of dealing with Jinx, yeah, I think we just do a blowout.
Now it's a party.
Let me open attack. Yeah. I don't know what happened to this guy, but he just fully bricked. He either bricked or completely misplayed. What in the world am I playing against?
The party has arrived.
I'm sorry, bro. What? I'm sorry, man. What? Yeah, that's an FF. But look how fast that game was. Turn 6, game's already over.
Damn, I'm good.
Oof. This is a pretty bad matchup. I mean, it's control. It's meant to beat aggro. It has a million forms of healing. The only times you can really beat this deck specifically is if Jinx just keeps going off. Generally going wide isn't going to help you because they do run Avalanche. And they get off as early as turn 3.
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Don't think I care for the Flame Chopper. The only reason I'm not going for the Flame Choppers here is because they generally don't have a 2-drop. They do run Avaros and Sentry, but that's kind of as far as it goes. This does net me more damage though, so we are going to do this. The name of the game is just damage. We need to get as many points of damage in as fast as possible. That is a bit annoying, but I mean there are 2 different minions he can get that you could play here.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
Presuming he doesn't get any though, I do think I want to try and go for this. And I will actually be discarding the House Spider. I'm only going to hold on to the Rummage for the sole reason of... That's a really good draw. Because Crescent Strike's 3 mana. So we're not playing around that. That's kind of unfortunate. Not much you can really do there though. He's going to want to block here. But I want to pull it. I don't want to leave a challenger up though.
Just as I hypothesized.
I think the right play is doing like this and letting my flame chopper just die.
Can I paint you?
That's fine. We push 6 here. It's really good. That's pretty unfortunate actually. Wow. Yeah, he had the perfect opener for this so far. This is not a good start for us. If he has ramp along with this, this could look really bad for us. This is looking really bad for us. Oh no, man. God, that's an easy catalyst or Trundle next turn. And sadly, we don't have a way of evolving our Jinx. Well, we could. If the Draven attack goes through, we are actually going to play Jinx here. But if he does go Trundle, it's pretty bad. So I think what we're doing is we're going to attack. See what he does.
Oh, you're interesting.
Okay. We're going to use the axe regardless.
Now we're cooking.
Wait, I just miscounted my entire... What am I doing? Oh, no. And this is what I mean by discard management. I thought I could get rid of my entire hand here. I miscounted. Okay. Well, sadly, we're going to be a turn late on the Jinx.
Broken. Like buildings.
And he's going to be at 7 mana here.
Cooking sometime.
Sadly, Augmented Experiment is just discard Father. Ice Quake. Well, we can discard our hand, so we are pretty lucky here. How do we want to go about this? We do need to discard. We only get 1 draw off the rummage. We can't do both.
Time for the moneymakers.
I'm sorry, what's going on here? Hello? Rummage?
We are doing it.
I mean, he committed his entire turn off that, but Jinx is at 1 health. So it could just die to an avalanche next turn.
Less thinking, more pew pewing.
Draven out.
But the rocket will kill the 2 warning stones.
Now it's a party.
Man. I really don't want to discard my Jinx. Because I'm pretty sure he's going to commit on killing it.
Oh, part of the plan. I just made up.
And he's going to block a warning stone no matter what. I want him to commit to killing this Jinx. Let's go! Okay. That's really good. Frickin' 5-head play. Let's get it. Alright, so now that's done, we get the get excited. We push him to 9, we get the rocket, we push him down to 5. We'll be 1 off next turn, and it's pretty likely he'll have heal. They do run triple star shaping and triple catalyst. But it looks like right now he's a little brick, and he's going to be behind on ramp again. He didn't really do anything of his ramp. And from here on out, it's going to be pretty hard for him to kill Jinx unless he invokes into it. Which is very possible. He can very much invoke into something that does just help him. Okay, so we will get another rocket here unless he kills it right away, which I don't think they run more than 1 copy of Sunburst. I don't think so. That seems so greedy. If they do, we're going to have a problem. That's... Huh. I almost just want to take the attack. I don't think that's right, though. I think we just try to find every out possible. I don't know what that was. Revitalizing Roar. Yikes, that's going to be a heal for 10. Yeah, because the ASOL. But he doesn't get the reduced cost, so I think we're still fine. And we have the rummage next turn for the insta proc. Okay. So let's see exactly what we got here. We're doing this first because we're looking for a brother's bond. Didn't get it, but we do just open attack here. Start shaping, yep. And this is where kind of they get you. But they kind of always have to commit to one of the two. They either have to go for the healing or go for trying to kill, or trying to like just play stuff.
Time for the main event.
I'm gonna just play this and hold on to the X. Yeah. Okay, Mystic Shot's good. Mystic Shot's very good. Because Mystic Shot would just bring us in range to kill him through Catalyst. Which is pretty important. If he does have another star shaping, it'll take us another turn though. The issue is if he goes into... Oh Jesus, Living Legends. That's pretty spooky. So he's gonna have an Obliterate here, but we get the... We will get the Rocket. Well, most of the time it's an Obliterate here. Less thinking, more pew-pewing. He's going for Aurelion, so... Okay, no, that's GG then. He has no outs. Unless,
Now we're cooking.
Yeah. So as you can see, his game's pretty fast. Even something that can stall out. Turn 9 win for us. Obviously not the fastest win. Mid-range decks can win around the same time, like Diana and Nightfall. But I don't know. I find this deck really fun. We'll get one more in there. These games are going by pretty fast. A lot better than the other one I did. Where more Aurelion Soul Trundle. Jesus Christ, man, give me a break. Is this the same guy? Okay, this is a really bad hand. Like I said, for this matchup, you have to go and just try to get your early drops. This may just be detrimental if we don't hit a 1-drop here. Like, as you saw in that game, every point of damage mattered. This is an atrocious hand. I mean, at least we got an actual 2-drop. And we do have the Draven and Flame Chompers. We might be able to get the Jinx online pretty early. Okay, maybe too many Flame Chompers. Personally, not a fan of this. Wasn't looking for a 3 of a kind here. Gonna keep it real with y'all. Gonna keep it real with y'all. So he's opting for that. Okay. So he's tapped out. We will buff the Draven. You generally... Okay, so as a rule of thumb, you generally don't really care if Draven evolves. Most of the time, you don't care. But I am doing this because it doesn't matter what I buff here, right? Because I'm going to play the Flame Choppers. I'm going to pull the Warding Stone. I know he can't do anything. So that's why I'm going to make the play that I'm doing now. Axes are good to have. Like, the main reason to evolve Draven is to get axes. I don't care if he kills this dude too. I just want to push the damage. Like, I could have buffed here, right? But then he just blocks regardless. And like, if we get the evolution, it's pretty nice. Like, the breakthrough does matter sometimes. Breakthrough. The overwhelm. Sorry, not breakthrough. Sorry. What? And last name, the fuck. Why are you running this? You psychopath. I don't think I care. Do I care? I don't think so. Why would it? That's such a weird card. I could Mystic Shot it, but I just rather just play Jinx.
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
You should try blinking sometime.
Yeah, why wouldn't I just play Jinx here? Or Spider. So, I could do Flame Choppers and just push so much damage here. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So, this could give us the Evo, but, well, actually, huh. Because I'm probably gonna play Visions here, now that I think about it. Like, just... Yeah, 'cause I'm gonna rummage the Visions.
Thinking more pew pew.
Okay, so yeah, we are actually going to buff the Draven. This is a weird turn.
Axes coming right up.
Oh, this is so awkward. I messed this up. Wait. How do I order that? To where I get everything off with the Jinx evolved. Is it even... I would have to pass initiative. Wait, I think I can still get it. Because the Mystic Shock's locked in. So could I have just still done it? Huh. Well, I still do get it. So I think that's fine. But my hand's technically empty, right? Because the shot is on part stack. Yeah, okay. Such a weird turn. And a brother's bot. Oh my god, that is disgusting. That is actually disgusting. Wait, I could just kill both of these. This is... And there you have it. This deck is a little...
All me.
Jesus.
Maybe those
This
other
deck's winning a little too much. I'm scared. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of the deck right there. We got 3 solid games in there. Well, let's get one more in. Let's get one more in just to show, I mean, a loss or a different matchup. No, we're not getting any different matchups today. I do humbly apologize. The ladder is just a rolling soul Trundle. That is all it is. So, same thing as we've done for the last 2 games. Just look for our 1-drops. I mean, we do have our Jinx, which we will eventually want. We do have a 2-drop. This could technically be a 1-drop for argument's sake, but that's not what we're looking for. This hand is pretty bad. We are not going to play this as a 1-drop. I know I said every point of damage. This guy had me. Oh, it's Wyvern. I thought I was getting BMs. 6 mana does leave him some options here, but more likely it would just be a Warding Stones. I think that's what I'm kind of expecting here. He could also just Avalanche. But Draven will stick. Catalyst, okay. So he's not really going to go in for any play here. Yeah, I should have done that after I attacked. That was a pretty big grief, but hey, it is what it is.
time for the moneymakers.
So, same thing as last game, we don't really care too much about the Draven Evo. We are opening it as a possibility. But this just kind of pushes 2 extra points of damage for us. And that's why we didn't play the Jury Rig on turn 1, because we already knew we had the Draven to discard him on turn 3 when we had the attack initiative. Okay, so Trundle is a little annoying. That's kind of the best play you could have, honestly, but we do have the crowd favor here, and it is a pretty juicy crowd favor if you ask me.
I stand for Noxus.
And he stands for
Gotta
Noxus.
work with this joker.
He can't attack here, so he needs us to pass. Yeah. With only 1 unit on board, you're just gonna open attack every time. You don't care if he kills a Draven. You're pushing that damage. That's some thick, juicy, fat damage, and you want it. I'm not gonna discard the Augmented Experimenter. I'm gonna discard the House Spider. What am I doing? Both of you.
Now we're cooking.
It puts it on the 1. I could just look for the get excited here. What is he doing? Troll chant? He already Catalyst. If I do this, I still do keep 3 spell mana, so I go to Jinx. Get excited next turn. Do I discard a Jinx? Is that ever right? I don't think so. I actually do think I discarded. He's holding on to 5, so he either has Star Shaping or he has a he's dead. Okay. That's a turn 5 kill. I don't know what's happening. These games have just been way too fast. But yeah, there you have it. That's discard aggro. As you can see, we almost climbed a full division in a span of 30 minutes. This deck has been absolutely insane for me. I'm sure it will be insane for all of you guys as well. I will leave the deck code in the description below. And as always, please drop a like. Please subscribe if you do enjoy the channel. Or if you want to see me record these live on stream, follow me on twitch.tv/Tomsorcer, same name as the YouTube channel. And I will see all of y'all